Why is maggot farming important to farmers? The reason is one that maggot farming will save almost 40 to 50% to what you are spending in buying your animal feeds. If you are spending 220 Ugandan shillings to feed your animals, to feed your poultry, if you use maggot farming, you only spend 50k to feed those animals. If you are to mix 100 kilograms for your animals and you use 50 kilograms of the concentrate to feed your animals, right now the concentrates, if you are to buy around 50 kilograms of the concentrates, they cost around 200 to 230. Marula Protein is looking forward to cut costs in farming. If you are to spend 230, it takes 80% to what you spend in feeding your animals. Marula Protein want to reduce that percentage. At least you feed around 10 or 20%. Instead of spending 80%, if you use maggot farming, you can spend only 20%. Imagine if 1 kilogram of baby larvae is at 20 and you are using 50 kilograms to mix your animal feed and you are spending 230 or 220. Why don't you do maggot farming? You buy 2 kilograms at 40, then you collect your waste. From 2 kilograms, you are going to make 60 kilograms, but you use to feed your animals only 50 kilograms of the concentrates. Why don't you buy 2 kilograms of the baby larvae, then you grow them for 7 days, you make 60 kilograms, you substitute the concentrate, you use the larva instead of concentrates. It means you have used 440 instead of 230 to feed your animals. How do we feed the maggots to our animals? Let me take an example for the local chickens. When the local chickens wakes up in the morning, it goes direct to the garden. What is it looking for in the garden? Silverfish? No, it is looking for worms. I don't know whether you have ever seen a chicken going to the lake to look for silverfish. It goes direct to the garden looking for larvae. How do we feed these maggots to our animals? You can decide to feed them fresh, because when they go to the garden, they cannot find their dried maggots. They find fresh maggots. When the pig goes to the garden and starts digging around, it's looking for worms. So even pigs can feed on fresh maggots. Fish, they catch fresh, but as well you can decide to add value. If you are to produce in bulk, you can produce your 5 tons, then you wash them, you dry, and you crush, and you start mixing in maize bran, broken, and salt. You are going to feed your poultry using fresh larvae. We don't recommend to mix fresh larvae and maize bran, because they will pick only those moving things. They will pick only larvae because they are alive, they are moving, and there will be a wastage of maize bran. So first round you can give them, or you can feed them fresh maggots, then you feed them bran, broken, and salt. If you are using maggots as concentrates, we have seen that we are substituting protein for silverfish to larvae. We are using larvae as the silverfish. So larvae, they have calcium, larvae, they have protein, larvae, they have fats. But as you know, our animals need plant protein. We shall add a little bit of soya as the protein for plants. You need larvae, you need soya, you also need broken maize bran and salt. That's what we need. Conditions, like if you are going to do this business on your farm, you have to the first thing you need to have is waste, because you cannot do maggot farming without waste. You need to have waste available. Number two, you need to have a structure, a cheap structure. You can use a tarpaulin, because what we are looking for, if the rain cannot reach there and direct sunshine, you can do maggot farming. You can use local available resources. You can get a jerrycans, you put your waste into a jerrycans, then you put the jerrycans into a simple structure where you have used the tarpaulin and locally available timbers. Yeah, the conditions of growth, these larvae, they grow well at a room temperature. They don't need a lot of direct sun, and they don't need a lot of water. So we have to keep them at a room temperature.